Hey, what's up? Today I wanted to share solutions on why you might not see the advertise button in Amazon merch. And so if you currently don't see the advertise button and or you wish to advertise on Amazon merch, then this could be for you, okay? So let's go right in. Alright, so here I am right now in Amazon merch, and as you can see, the advertise button is not here right now. And the reason it's not here right now is simply because I have an ad blocker enabled. Now, I don't necessarily know all the details why these things happen, but when you actually think about it, it kind of makes sense that if you have an ad blocker enabled, then you're not able to see this menu because advertisement is all about ads. So if you have an ad blocker, then kind of blocks it. Now in my case, I'm not doing ads right now, but maybe in the future I'll decide to do some, and maybe you're in the same situation. And to solve the problem here, I'm going to show you two solutions that you can do in order to make the advertise button appear. And so the first solution is straight up to disable the ad blocker. So in my case, I'm using uBlock Origin, so I'm gonna show how to use this extension, but I mean, the same principle and the same idea applies to any ad blocker that you might have. And so to disable the extension, what you can do is simply go into the top right corner and go into manage extension, and you simply disable the extension, and then you go back on Amazon merch and you refresh the page, you reload the page, and then the advertise button is here, and there you go. Now you can do what you want to do. Now the solution is going to work, but the problem with this solution is that obviously you disabled the ad blocker, and so you might want to keep it. And that leads me to my second solution, which is to add a rule to your ad blocker. And this solution is probably the best solution on the long term, because you'll be able to still work on your Amazon merch account and you'll be able to work on your advertisement, but you'll also be able to have your ad blocker enabled. So here I'm going to show you how you can add a rule in order to whitelist Amazon merch in the ad blocker. And in my case, I'm using uBlock Origin, but again, the same principle and the same idea applies to any ad blocker. Okay, and so the first thing that you want to do is make sure that your ad blocker is enabled. So here I'm just going to re-enable it. Okay, and so here I'm going to go into the settings of the extension. So I'm going to right click on the ad blocker that I'm using, and then I'm going to go into the options. And here there's a bunch of tabs here, but the one that I'm interested in is the tab that says trusted sites, because here what we want to do is that we want to add merch by Amazon to this list. So here I'm simply going to add merch.amazon.com to the list, and then I'm going to apply changes, and then I can simply go back into Amazon merch, reload the page, and so there it is. Now the advertise button and the advertise menu is still here, and I think this is probably the best solution here, because again, you'll be able to keep working in Amazon merch while still having the uBlock extension or any ad blocker enabled, so that you can just forget about it and move on with your life. So in conclusion, if you can't see the advertise menu in Amazon merch, it's simply because you have an ad blocker enabled. And so you can either disable your ad blocker or add a rule to it in order to make the button appear. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope that this video was somehow helpful to you. And if this video was valuable to you, you could consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below, because I will answer everything, and your comments and thoughts could also be valuable to other people. And so that's it for this video, okay? Peace.